The Colorado prodigy is undoubtedly one of the most famous players in college football this season, and yet, he's received the sour grapes of the bunch after College Football 25 released its top 10 rankings in the game. Travis Hunter is predicted to be a Heisman Trophy finalist this year, along with being a top 3 2025 NFL draft pick, and yet, EA only rated him at the 7th overall position. You'd think Travis would be pretty upset about the situation, but the W is actually being quite chill. Deion Sanders, the HC for the Colorado Buffaloes, had an agitated reaction when he found out that Travis ranked at the 7th position while Shedeur got dealt worse cards with the 17th overall ranking. When asked about his opinion, Deion lashed out and said, "How can Travis not have the highest score on the game when he's arguably the best receiver and the best defensive back in college football?" Coach Prime went on a further rant about his dismay, but as far as Travis is concerned, the youngster is just happy to be a part of the game and to be on the cover. On Travis Hunter's latest stream where the WR was playing the new College Football 25, along with his friend, Prince. During a game between the Colorado Buffaloes and the LSU Tigers, Prince asked Travis about his thoughts on not being top-rated, and instead of being sour about it, Hunter gave quite a humble answer to it. Prince was playing against Travis buffs, and as such his mind immediately went to the controversy that is circling around the team and the low ratings both Shedeur and Travis had received. Prince said to Travis, "They don't got you top-rated, bro, and you play both sides." Travis' response to this statement was, "It's all good, bro. As long as I'm on the game, bro. I'm on the cover, so that's all that matter." His response comes days after Deion lashed out at the ratings that both of his star players received, and while the HC is clearly frustrated, Travis is pleased with the fact that he made it onto the cover of the game, which in turn will be immortalized in video game history. Moreover, let's take a deeper look into what Deion had to say about the snub, and how he indirectly called out Georgia's QB, Carson Beck as well. For someone who's been hailing Shedeur and Travis to be the top 2 draft prospects next year, it couldn't have been easy to get a harsh reality check from a college football video game. Deion was visibly distraught with how the rankings had panned out and couldn't come to terms with the fact that his son couldn't even crack the top 15 in the game. While trying to sell Shedeur and Travis greatness, Deion also threw shade at Carson Beck, who was given the exact same rating as his son, which didn't sit right with the Colorado HC. During the Big 12 Media Day, Deion was asked about his thoughts on the underwhelming ratings that his 2 best players received, and this is what he had to say. Deion said, "You guys talk about ratings and rankings. I don't know about that stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how Shedeur can be tied with another person. How did that happen?" Deion further went on to talk about draft prospects and called out EA for being incorrect about their ratings when he said, "Shedeur and Travis could be number 1 and number 2 in the NFL draft. Based on need and desire, they could be number 1 and number 2. I don't see any flaws, if there's any flaws, in their games. They don't give a darn about that, though. They want to win." Thus, Deion is absolutely upset with how the game has recorded the rankings of Shedeur and Travis, but it won't bother him for too long since he will have tunnel vision on playing the actual game this season and letting their performance speak up for themselves rather than numbers on a television screen.